Hi creepy creatures, I'm Tabby and this is a stop motion build of Ariel's swamp and underwater bunker. At the minute I've been doing my own versions of the Disney princesses, and this version of Ariel still has that rebellious streak, except she is not running off to marry a prince. She is instead running off to a swamp and pretty much turn this abandoned swamp area in Moonwood Mill into her own little sea vacation living hut bunker. I don't know. So maybe in this version her spell has been broken. She's just gotten her voice back. She's not a very good singer. She's a bit of a party girl. She likes to swim in the pool, the pond. This is a symbol of her father's trident that maybe she likes to go to the bathroom in front of as a bit of a screw you dad, I've run away. So I've given her these Batu doors to try and give it a bunker look and maybe protect her modern appliances from any water leakage. And she can swim in the pool, however she gets a little bit stuck on that corner, but everywhere else she can swim, and she just goes around the lily pads and the algae that is in there to sort of help it blend into the pond that's next to the pool. At the very edges of the pond, she can also stand there and wade in the water or look for frogs or whatever it is that they do. So she likes relaxing and sunbathing on this little paradise that she's created that's also hidden away. The only friends that she really knows right now is the Disney princesses who are in Moonwood Mill. How did Rapunzel get out of her tower? I don't know, we'll talk about that later. Maybe they broke her out. So they just have a boogie, and the one thing about this spa is because of the coral reef decoration that I've put near it. Oh, here we go. Ariel's telling them that she's a mermaid, and Rapunzel is not super chill with that. And I put sharks in her exotic pool. I thought piranhas or sharks, but maybe sharks would be more friendly. I don't know. So they have a little bit of a boogie. And the one thing about that spa is because of the coral reef, if you want your sim to be able to get out or like walk around once they've gotten out, just have them exit or move over onto the side that they can properly exit. And the outside border of this lot I went outside of a little bit, and so in this stop motion I'm showing you the lot that if you download this from the gallery, this is what you will get, this is how it will appear. And then at the very end of this video I've included a couple of pictures just to show you the difference of the things I put on the exterior that didn't show up once you've downloaded it from the gallery. For example, at the very front of the lot is a little bit of barbed wire fencing that doesn't show up, and right now on this left side I put bushes along the side of that fence, but they also did not show up. But that's okay, not too many things are missing, so it still all looks relatively similar to how I originally first built it. And I tried using a sand that was not super beachy on the top, something that kind of blended in like dirty sand that would more be in a swamp area in Moonwood Mill. And then the whole thought process is that Ariel found this swamp, she loves swamps, she's a swamp mermaid, that's her thing. It's not a phase mum or a phase dad, King Trident, and she's just added some of her beachy tropical water things to remind her of home and things that she's comfortable with. But she also loves the modern world and the world on land, I suppose, and that's kind of her whole point, isn't it? To have left and explore the world a bit more. So I've included her bibbity bobbity bits and things cabinet shelving situation in her bedroom. So it's like a collection of things that maybe she's found or that have drifted down into the water and she's kept for a long time. And then there's this bar, and I'm just loving all of the lighting because at nighttime it looks really pretty, and I'm trying to use a combination of island living plants as well as Moonwood Mill plants, and mostly just those pond reefs though. So this is the underground bunker, and I've put all of these seaweeds, shells, like starfish, all of that around to make it look and give it that feel that she's really living under the water. The whale is just for fun, honestly. And the top of it kind of sprinkles out of the pond as well on the next floor up. But the thing is, because I made the pool water green to match the swampy pond, it comes through as green through the windows. So those are just regular clear glass windows, and they look green because when you're inside the bunker and you're looking out, the water is supposed to look green. So, but I don't mind it, because when I'm playing or when I'm, from more of a bird eyes view, it looks really good. Like it looks like it's in the ocean because of the blue wallpaper. But then when, you're playing and you're inside the house and you're looking out, it still gives it that realistic thing where it's like, oh, we're in a swamp. I don't know. And then this is just a filtration system maybe that I put through to filter some of that swamp water to give her some clean, clear ocean water that she can go for a little dip in if she needs that, fix her skin up a little bit. Maybe swamp life is not all the time life, I don't know. So as you can see with the spa, that coral goes underneath it. So just make sure your Sims get out on the side that they can actually walk around on. And I'm not sure if mermaids eat fish, or if I give her the child of the ocean trait, does that make her suddenly vegetarian? Or if she didn't have access to land animals in the first place, does that automatically make her pescatarian? I don't know. But anyway, maybe the fish in her aquarium, coffee table, and the squids on the shelf that I put there, maybe they are sick ocean friends who she's trying to help get better. Maybe they're in like rehabilitation or something while they're inside of her home. To make that large clam and pearl situation, it's just the mermaid's baby bassinet. That must have come in an update because I definitely don't remember seeing it before. But anyway, so I've just enlarged that and then lowered it into the floor, and the pearl is just one of those round lights, like floor lamp things. Maybe they're a pool lamp, fountain, I don't know. I really need to get more familiar with the catalogue. Build by, is that what it's called? Anyway. The boxes next to the clam are maybe Ariel's imports, like maybe that's her story, importing and selling stolen artifacts, who knows. And the only reason I really put a bubble blower is because I wanted to use those shell-shaped chairs. And I know I can have the items separately, but I just didn't think a dining table was necessary in this space. So maybe I don't remember enough about Ariel. I am completely making up my own stories for these Disney princesses that I'm putting in Moonwood Mill. Rapunzel, I suppose, is pretty much the same so far. I mean, she's trapped in a tower, and I'm going to get her out. Snow White has a dwarf-driven mining operation going on, and is raking it in. Ka-ching. Cinderella is so far the same. And then the last one that I was going to make is Belle. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. These are just the pictures of what mine looks like in game compared to the one that you'll get off the gallery, because a couple of the items are hanging off of the edge. Don't forget to give this a like and subscribe for more content. Bye!